What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Tricky Jim at Full Grip Games. Today, I'm going to be reviewing Kim Pobega's first place Pikarom list from the Limitless Online Qualifier number 3. There were over 1,100 players in this tournament, a massive event. This Pikarom list took it all the way home. I really like what Kim has done with this list. Straightforward, fast, consistent, no Jirachis in the deck at all, and 2 copies of Tag Call. None of the other top 8 lists from the Limitless Qualifier number 3 played Tag Call. I really like the inclusion of Tag Call in this deck because it gives us that much more turn 1 consistency. We already have 4 Quick Balls in the deck, 2 Electromagnetic Radars in the deck, and 2 Tag Call, meaning that we have 8 outs to go get a Pikarom on the first turn of the game, and a solid 14 energy, meaning that the odds of us getting a turn 1 energy drop on a Pikarom are very high. Not only that, we also play Guzma Hala, which is Tag Call searchable, and you can use Guzma Hala to get yourself the Thunder Mountain Prism Star, a Speed Lightning Energy, and Big Charm on the first turn of the game. Big Charm is very good for giving your Pikarom a more stomachable 270 HP. 240 is about as low as it gets for tag team Pokemon, so boosting that 240 to 270 is a huge boost for this deck. We also have Air Balloon, and I think the Air Balloon is one of my favorite cards in the list. Since there aren't any Jirachi in here, we do have 4 Switch, but we don't need a card like a Skateboard. Air Balloon is fantastic because if you happen to open any Pokemon except for Pikachu and Zekrom Tag Team GX, the Air Balloon can get that Pokemon out of the active position. It basically allows your Guzma Hala to grab you a Switch card in addition to your Thunder Mountain Prism Star and your Speed Lightning Energy. And what I found about Guzma Hala, if you have Tapu Koko Prism Star on the bench, or if you have a Quick Ball in your hand, Guzma Hala is probably going to get you that turn 1 full blitz. So you really don't need that many more cards in your hand, in addition to a Tag Call, in order to pull off the turn 1 full blitz with this deck. So I really love that. Guzma Hala can also get you the Thunder Mountain Prism Star for your Boltund V. If you happen to prize your Tapu Koko Prism Star and you can't use Dance of the Ancients, Thunder Mountain Prism Star can help you to electrify for free on the first turn of the game, which is really neat as well. We do have 1 copy of Reset Stamp in the deck, which can be situationally useful, especially against Baby Blacephalon decks, just to limit their options. And then Tag Bolt GX knockout Pokemon on the bench like Dedenne-GX, Oricorio-GX, and the like. So Reset Stamp is a great option to disrupt the opponent's hand, as well as 2 Marnies. And I really do like the variety in supporters that we have at our disposal with this deck. Mallow and Lana also able to be grabbed off of the Tag Call. Mallow and Lana really helps with the Dragapult matchup, healing 120 damage from your active and switching it with one of your bench Pokemon. 2 Marnies, which are great for disruption and also to just conserve resources, put them on to the bottom of your deck and draw 5 new cards. And then, of course, Research. No Volkner in this list, and I haven't really found myself needing the Volkner either, especially since we don't need to use any item-based Gust. Though we do play Great Catcher in the deck, which is definitely useful for bringing up Dedennes and things like that, or even opposing Pikaroms in the mirror. You usually are going to be using Boss's Orders, which we do play 3 of, in addition to an Eldegoss. So plenty of Gust in this deck, and I think that Gusting is one of Pikarom's most powerful traits, that you can consistently Gust targets on the opponent's bench, and then also Tag Bolt GX. And I found myself really favoring Tag Bolt GX as the GX attack of choice in this particular version of the list. Pulling off quick and efficient Tag Bolts can just devastate an opponent's board position. I also really love the fact that this list plays a copy of Tag Switch. Now, I was off of Tag Switch for a little while in Pikarom, but now that Speed Lightning Energy is a thing, Tag Switch can actually move the Speed Lightning Energy. So I really love Tag Switch in here because it gives you an option to pull off Tag Bolt GX out of nowhere, but it also gives you an option to move those Speed Lightning Energies. So really love that card in here. And then the Resetting Hole Marshadow helps this Pikarom build play around Chaotic Swell. And Chaotic Swell is a huge roadblock for Pikarom since it stops you from getting that Thunder Mountain Prism Star into play. And Thunder Mountain Prism Star is how we get get that turn 1, turn 2 full blitz more often than not. So resetting whole Marshadow is a nice option for kicking that Chaotic Swell and making room for our one of Stadium the deck, Thunder Mountain Prism Star. It's also great for removing Shrine of Punishment, since we do only play one Stadium in this particular list. Getting the Shrine of Punishment out of play is also fantastic. So the resetting whole Marshadow is very powerful as well. You'll notice there's no Tapu Koko V in the deck. Instead, we've got 2 Boltund Vs. Boltund V is great early game, and it's great late game for that Bolt Storm attack, which does 30 more damage for each lightning energy attached to all of your Pokemon. And I think that Boltund V more or less takes the place of Tapu Koko V. You don't really need to do 3 energy for 200 damage anymore, since Boltund V can, for 2 energy, a lot of times do close to 200 damage if you have a bunch of energy in play. And Bolt Storm can do upwards of 300 damage if you have about 10 energy in play. You're doing base 310. Now, it doesn't always happen that you have 10 energy in play, but sometimes you can punish your opponent for having a slow start by really just using Electrify, Full Blitz, and building a board position with a ton of energy in play, and then finish off the biggest of big tag team Pokemon GX or Pokemon VMAX with powerful Bolt Storm to end the match. This list has been performing very consistently for me, and I think that this is my favorite Pikarom build right now. I have to say, straightforward, no Jirachis. There are no liabilities on your bench, no little Pokemon that are liable to be knocked out by a Dragapult VMAX, and a Mallow Lana to really help sure that matchup up as well. 1 copy of Big Charm giving you some survivability against Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia, Zacian Vs, Baby Blacephalons, 1 copy of Reset Stamp. I really do love this list, and I think that Kim Pobega did a great job building this deck and then navigating it to a first place finish at the Limitless Qualifier number 3. Check the deck out in action. Let me know what you think of the list in the comments below. Make sure to check out fullgripgames.com for all your trading card game singles, as well as fullgripcodes.com for instant PTCGO code delivery. Back before we started Viewer Tournament Friday, I had hundreds of tickets. I had like 1,000 tickets. I didn't even know what to do with all of them. It was nuts. Now all of a sudden, I got no tickets. Riley, don't say that. Don't say that, Riley. Coming from you especially, Riley, I don't know a single person who's hated on Pikarom more than you, Riley. That's right. That's a call out. I may have hated on Pikarom for about 2 or 3 weeks, but Riley, you've been hating on Pikarom since the beginning. Riley, you used to tell me that Pikarom's the worst deck you ever touched. He said, but I never backstabbed Pikarom. Listen, I didn't backstab Pikarom. Pikarom and I just broke up, okay? Yeah, Pikarom and I just broke we just broke up. Breakups happen. It's natural. You fall in and out of love, chat. We just took a break. All right, we're playing a Pikarom mirror here, going second. I feel like, yup, we're totally using this radar, that's for sure. So let's just dive on in, 2 lightning into the discard pile. Hopefully yep, Coco's in the deck, cool. So we're going to go in and get this dude, and we're going to get, probably, we've already got Dedenne. We prized other peak. It's looking like, all right, Raichu, you're in. We've got these guys. The Montana, Data Change, let it rip. What a broken deck. Kim Pobega. How did you craft the filth? How did you know? How did you know? How'd you know the deck was just this gnarly? How'd you just wake up and you were like, this is the most filthiest combination of Pikarom cards you could put in a 60-card list? I don't know how you knew, Kim, but you knew. What the heck? What the heck is going on? All right, I'm going to retreat. It's just a full blitz for knockout. Yep. Insane deck. Just full blitz right on over there. Raichu and Alolan, Raichu Tag Team GX. Yikes. Now, we did just like serve up, you know, the quick full blitz for them. So they are probably going to full blitz into my Pikarom. Now, I'm going to be really salty if they just go, you know, the triple Electropower, the, you know, the famous triple Electropower full blitz we all fear at night. That being said, if they do that, I actually am trying to figure out, you know, how do I just knock out this Pikarom next turn? Because I've got knockout on it. I don't want to hard retreat my Pikarom, but I could. In order to, you know, take the knockout with Lightning Ride GX. I feel like that's a swift way to lose the game, though, so I don't necessarily want to do that. Mia says she's going to start playing Phalanx in the ladder with all this yellow. Riley says claiming Pikarom was bad and Dragapult is good as meta. Okay. Riley, we're going to clear things up. I said Pikarom did have a good Dragapult matchup. I did say that. I did not believe that Pikarom had a good Zacian matchup, and I did not think it had a good Baby Blacephalon matchup. I think those things remain true. I think that, but I do think that Pikarom is better against Zacian than it used to be. Way better. In fact, I think it's probably like closer to 50-50 now, which I thought it was like 40-60 at best. So I was wrong on that. But Pikarom is favorable against Dragapult, and I think that with the way that the meta shaped up with like almost no control decks, right? And then I did say that I felt like Baby Blacephalon was the it play. That's like what I felt like I was going to play. Baby Blacephalon. So, and Baby Blacephalon was good. It was good. It was real good. So, I was not 100% wrong here. I was just a little bit misguided. I was a little bit misguided. All right. They got Zeraora loaded up. I feel like we just take the filthy knockout. Yeah, with Raichu and Alolan Raichu. Yeah, for sure. Oh, absolutely now. I mean, who cares? I'm just going to go Electropower. I'm not going to go for a Tag Bolt GX. That just seems ridiculous. I mean, I guess we could win. But we could win. But if I miss, that's so bad. I think we just go for game though, right? Yeah, we go for game, chat. We tag switch up. Yeah, we're going for game. Yeah, we're going for game. Yeah, we're going for it. We're doing it for peak, chat. It's not even a bad play because we tag bolt the Dedenne. We put at least 200 damage on this, and I've still got 2 lightning energy on my Raichu, and all I have to do is gust up this Pikarom for game. So it actually is objectively the correct play, I think. Yeah. Already got 5. Quick ball. Quick ball. Let's go. 1 Electropower. Broken deck. What the heck? Oh my god, Peak. Why did I ever do this to you? Why did I ever doubt you, Peak? Oh my goodness. Insane deck. Insane chat. All right, time to say sorry to Peak. After every single win, we say sorry to Peak. There we go. Sorry, Peak. You know, like in these lists, Dedenne is like your primary draw card, so you really have to. You haven't got to leave a bench spot open kind of at all times. All right, we don't have the Guzma Hala, but we got the Peaks. Okay. And we'll just pass. Delonzer says, does anyone else feel bad for not launching Animal Crossing every day? I feel like I need to, but I just don't want to. Gotta take I take like 30 minutes every morning when I'm drinking my coffee to just like check on my town, see what's in the store. I'm done picking up weeds, man. I'll take a day to just like clean them all up later. I'm done picking up weeds. I'm not doing that anymore. Picking up fossils. Man, I got fossils all over my town. I'm done picking up fossils. I gotta work on that a little bit. Not doing any of that noise. All right. We can just research this hand. I got the double E power. I would like to... And if we could triple E power or knock out the Zacian, that's just kind of insane, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty nuts if we could do that. I think I'm just going to research, guarantee 7 cards. Okay. It's good. We do need a date change now, though. We got that. Cool. Let's go, Dedenne. Take me home, Dedenne. Take me home. Let's go. Come on. Broken deck chat. Pika. Oh, you still love me, Peek, don't you? You still love me, don't you, Pikarom? You didn't forget about me. You didn't forget, Peek. The triple extra power full blitz. Oh, you really do care. You do care. Oh, he still cares. We're gonna go full blitz. Let's go, chat. Yeah, sure. Just load up this one over here on the bench, and we're chilling. For sure. That was a huge, huge knockout. And now they're just, you know, like, okay, do I alter Creation GX? It's a lot of pressure there, Mahone. I don't know. Feels kind of bad, I have to say. P-Gabber, will I ever show you my tattoos? Yeah, I show off my tattoos all the time. Yeah, sometimes. When I'm feeling it. Many of them are on Instagram, actually. If you want to check out my Instagram at EnjoyFriend, that's the place to check out my tattoos. At EnjoyFriend on Instagram. Not like that. I spelled it wrong. Enjoy friend, like that. Actually, you know, obviously tattoo tattoo artists are mostly shut down right now because of the pandemic. But apparently, you know, Ohio is starting to open up some businesses and things like that. So my buddy who does all my tattoo work is stationed in New York, where everything is still shut down. So he is I think he's gonna take an open spot at a shop in Ohio for a little while, which is pretty cool. So I may be able to get some more work done. Okay. They alter Creation GX. There's really not much more I have to do here. We're going to load up 2 Pikaroms so that both of them can tag bolt for game. That's like the goal here. Already used the Tapu Koko. We're just going to switch into this one. This hand is already looking pretty good. I can Marnie S. But I don't really need to. Yeah, I'm just going to full blitz. Just going to full blitz to the active. And that way, we're going for the tag bolt this next turn. And we can do it 2 different ways. I can either do it with this active one, or I can attach here, Thunder Mountain. I can do it with this benched one. Either way, we should win with tag bolts. Filthy win. Going second, started Boltund, blessed deck. And a Galarian Weezing. I do love drawing Galarian Weezing, I have to say. Alright. That's Pikachu and Lugia. I know. Here we go. A Fampi, you say. Fampi. Fampi. Fampi, I love Donphan. So Fampi is like Donphan Jr. But I have a feeling that Fampi is just like not quite as much going on as a Donphan. You feel me? Like it's got a trunk thing. For sure. Now we're playing against Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia here. Okay, we got Boss's Odor, Speed, Lightning Energy. Like, we're probably not attacking this turn, to be honest. In fact, it's just looking like, you know, Boltund is going to be the dude. And then I could Boss's Orders up this, but what's the point in doing that? It's not really any point. So... Right, because they would have to get it into the active position, which is annoying. So I think we're just going to grab ourselves a Pikarom since we know that that's where we're going. We got the Big Charm as well. And we're just like letting this hand rip. Now it's day to change it. Sure. If we could find a Marnie turn one, that'd be insane. We did not. No point in using Reset Stamp. Tag Call. Look at Guzma Hala and my other Pikarom. Two Radars in hand. That's fine. Gonna Guzma Hala. And we're gonna get ourselves some stuff out of the deck. Get those things out. We're gonna go get this. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that. Seems fine. And that all seems very good. Air Balloon can live on the Boltund. That's good. And then we're just going to go Electrify and get some energies over to Pika Senior over here. And we're set up. We're looking pretty good. Hand strong. Guzman Hala's got us the Thunder Mountain Prism Star. Loving it. They're going to alter Creation GX. I'm not exactly sure where we go from there. Probably swing into ADP, right? Swing into ADP, then we probably try to tag Bolt, and then we try to take one more prize. But, I mean, of course, if they whiff the turn 2 Alter Creation GX, I mean, we're just golden. That's for dang sure. All right. Fampi, you're looking kind of ugly, my bro. You're looking like an ugly kind of dog here, Fampi. Let's see. That's okay. All right, you can. Yeah, Fampi, you got your own swag going on. Ah, they did get the Alter Creation, and they play Shrine, chat. I really think that the lack of Shrine this past weekend played to Pikarom's favor. Shrine of Punishment, Pikarom does not like Shrine of Punishment. Not one bit. Fortunately, I've got my Counter Stadium in my hand, so that's good. They've only got a 2-card hand. Okay. And did you Tool Scrapper? That's so rude. Why would you have done that? Okay, we've got this. Don't want to do that. I think I'm going double peak, and we're going to try and tag Bolt. That seems good. Tag bolting seems good. For sure. Yep. So then we're going to go here. We've got Electropower, so we're probably just going to radar away these. Get ourselves Zeraora and Dedenne. Quick Ball Away Speed Lightning. Get ourselves Tapu Koko. We go here. Retreat into Peak. Tool Scrapper, my Big Charm. So rude. Electro Power. Dance of the Ancients. And we're just going to Daily Change. Just get it. Yeah. Okay. Marnie, don't want to do that. Electro Power. Good Marnie. Played 1 Electro Power so far. 2 Electro Powers. Dang. That Shrine we're still ticking. 2 Electro Powers would do it. Tag Bolt GX. Alright, we're doing 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19. Yeah. Boltund ain't getting there either. Marnie seems better than Research at this point. I don't want to get rid of all those. I do want to see new cards in my hand, though, because I probably am going to want to Boss's Orders at some point or something else going on. So let's just Marnie. Yes, this is like a hand that I would rather have. Okay, so we're going to full blitz. And I believe we just have to gas up this Pikarom here and hope that they don't knock out my benched Pikarom. If they knock out my benched Pikarom, I think we lose. Now, granted, I could just put them on Zeraora, and that way there's, you know, Boltund is at least doing some insane damage. But if they knock out Peak and Boltund, then they just win anyway. So it's just like, who really cares? We're going to go, you know, go for gold here on our benched Peak and just say, like, you ain't got it like that. So I think that that's where we're headed. I think it's just I have like some PTSD from like just they're just gonna gust up and knock out my Pikarom. It's just how I they're just gonna go saucer, boom, knockout. So bad. Here, if they gust, it's like almost it's checkmate. If they literally attach this energy. Gust up my Dedenne, it's checkmate. Because then they power this up. I mean, I would have to go Boss's Orders this. Knock it, and then just hope that they don't find a single Metal Saucer for that, which is like the odds of that are so small. It's just such a... This is a tough matchup. It's really, really close. It always has been. I mean, that one Big Charm just got Tool Scrappered almost immediately. And that Big Charm was supposed to go the distance, chat. That Big Charm was supposed to be it. Alright, so here's to hoping they don't have one of their Boss's Orders in their hand. Mallow and Lana, I'll take it. That's totally fine. If Mallow and Lana is their supported for turn, we are chilling. There he goes. Okay, Fampy. And then, like, what's an elephant have, like, hooves, I guess? Oh, he's got a back leg, too. All right, I feel like nothing bad happened. Oh, hit me for 190. That is, like, the best thing in the world that could have possibly happened right here. Yes, this is about as good as it gets, chat. I could take 5 prizes. Then all I have to do is knock a dude out. Yup. That's totally fine. I don't even need the Boss's Orders. We just retreat and take 5 prizes. This is ridiculous. All right, yeah, we're just gonna put some other energy over here and have Boss's Orders for game later. That seems cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Thunder Mountain. Yeah, it's Tag Bolt GX. Skid it. Okay, do that, and now we're chilling. So. It doesn't matter if he Boss's Orders anything right now. He's got 6 prizes to take. All I have to do is take 1 more prize. Unfortunately, I cannot do it with Great Catcher. So, I guess. But knowing that he plays Mallow and Lana, I don't know. It's like I don't want to leave the ADP. Like I could have tag bolted something that was not the ADP, but I think we kind of had to do that. If he knocks out this Pikarom with this Zacian, which is presumably what's going to happen, and like stamps me to 1, that's not good. And Chad, if you want to enter the giveaway, it was donated by Abyssal Wolf. 1 golden electromagnetic radar. You can type Pikarom into the chat for your chance to win. And here's our beautiful Phanpy. Chat. Phanpy's kind of cute. It's kind of got its own thing going on. Okay, Phanpy. You can tell I'm a little bit of a Don fan. I'm a fan of Don fan. And his little youngin, Phanpy. There we go. One's going to be in the Discord tonight. I'm going to do it tonight, Chad. I got all these drawings here that I'm supposed to be putting into the Discord. They're on my to-do list, including this very frightening-looking Swadloon here from the other week. And this extremely, even more frightening-looking Ninetales. That thing is the thing of nightmares right there is what that is. So these will all be in the sub-Discord tonight. I'm going to get those all uploaded if you want to, take a look back and see all of the hilarious creations that we have done here. And here's a Marnie. See, I've got Boss's Orders and Great Catcher. Now that there's a Dedenne in play, Great Catcher is an out for me to win, so that's good. But this list does not play any Volkner, so we just have to find it the hard way, chat, without Jirachis. We just got to find it. J-Car, this guy does not just lose. We're doing, well, with the Electro Powers, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 18, 20. We're very close with 2 Electro Powers in hand. We're definitely close. We're not quite there. All right, so I don't think there's anything left in my deck to get with Tag Call, so we're not going to play it. Go get the Dedenne. There's 1 more Electro Power in the deck, which would get us there. And there is also Lightning Energies in the deck as well as Boss's Order, 2 Boss's Orders, and a Great Catcher. We in here. We got it right here, chat. Now, 3 Dedenne was definitely a must-have in all of the Pikarom lists from the weekend. Speed Lightning Energy, okay. Let's go here. Never didn't have it, chat. Bring them out. Bolt Storm for game. Broken deck, chat. And we did 250 damage. Didn't even matter. Broken deck. Pikarom, are you forgiving me, Pikarom? Oh, are we friends again?